Hello my dear friends and welcome to La Calama YouTube channel. Today is June 11, 2023, Sunday, very sunny, beautiful day. And today I'm starting to record my new video podcast, and I'm planning next week or 10 days to record what I was working on or all my knitting news, and then I will show them to you. So let's go and see what I'm working on. Good morning, dear friends. Today in the morning I had this strong desire to cast on something new. So I went and I checked my yarn stash and I found this beautiful Nora yarn. It's made in Japan. It has really delicious ingredients. It's 45% silk, 43% wool, and 12% of mohair. And it's in 100 grams, 350 meters. And this yarn is just so beautiful. If you will look closely, it has all kinds of colors, from blue to brown to even some blacks or dark gray here. Very beautiful. So what I'm thinking, I would like to knit myself basically cardigan, but it would be basically sleeves with shoulders kind of thing. So I thought to start knitting with sleeves and then see how much yarn would be left for the body. So something like just basically shawl but with sleeves. So something to throw over the dress in summer. So I'll go start working on it and see what I'll be making. Hello friends, today is Tuesday, and as you can see I have both sleeves finished and I have yarn left. Each one ball is 53 grams and the other one 59. So that would be quite a bit for back and front. So I'll start knitting back today and then front, and I'll probably do round neck right away, and then we'll see how long my sweater cardigan will be. Love this yarn, love the structure that it gives. I'm knitting on 4.5mm needles, but if yarn will decide to bloom, there's not much room to wear it to bloom. But we'll see. Hopefully it still will be okay. I was showing you how I was working on sewing on all the tags on these headbands, because I finished them I think about a week or two ago, and they were just lying on the table and waiting for tags to be sewn on, and now it's all done and I'm super excited about that. Also, what I was working yesterday evening and today on, it was like this beautiful socks. I used the pattern Rainy Day Angora Socks. I will link it below. They're so cute, and they're size number 8 and they weigh 78 grams. No, 76 grams. And I knitted them for someone else, and now it's time to package them and send them away. Today is a very beautiful day and I decided to go to the park, and as you can see I have my drink with me. And here we are walking by this beautiful bench. It's actually a new one in our park, and it says dedicated to Bob Robert, husband and he will be remembered by his wife, for his smile and laughter. And in my country, like I'm from Ukraine, we don't have memorable benches like that, but I really enjoy those in Canada. And I'm just thinking of a family who really remembers and appreciates their loved ones, and even invest their money in a bench where people can sit and remember a person. And here is a beautiful park. Here's a park building and a river. And over there I see some tables where I'll plan to sit. There is also tables with umbrellas or without. But I think I'll pick that one just under the tree. Also, I'd like to show you where I sit. Here is an older boat which they filled up with dirt, and they planted some beautiful flowers. And here we have this path that even wheelchair person can go closer to the bridge and go on a boat. And it's here I would like to talk about my project, what I'll be knitting today. So I have my drink here. My favorite drink is caramel ribbon crunch frappuccino from Starbucks. And I'm sitting here by the table, and I have 2 hours, and I decided to take this two knitting projects with me. One is tablecloth that I will be knitting out of 100% cotton. I showed this cotton to you previously, and I knitted one cloth already from this ball, and it's a second one, and I'm hoping that I'll use up most of the yarn. A little bit will be left. Also, I took my cardigan with me that I'm knitting out of Nora yarn. Very beautiful, lovely yarn. So far, I enjoy it so much. So I have 2 sleeves, and I cast it on. That's my back here. So I knitted here enough for the back of the sleeve. I will sew sleeve on here. And also, I decided to try new construction. So I knitted like partially for the neck, and now I'm planning to pick up stitches for the neckband and for the shoulder, for the front. And here I did this kind of like folded brim a little bit, and I'm planning when I pick up stitches I will knit I-cord from these stitches. So we'll see if it will work or not. I just started to knit back, picked up stitches for the sleeve here, or for the front, sorry, here. And I counted them, and I thought it's interesting, why do I have only 20 stitches for shoulder? So I checked this side and on this side I have 30 stitches and 24 for the neck and 22 for second shoulder. Now I have to unravel all of this up to neckband and then I'll start knitting it all again. But I think I'll knit this cloth first, dishcloth first, and then I will unravel. It's okay. This beautiful view can calm me down, right? Also today when I was driving here to the park, on the news I heard that there was a big crash, like a bus with people. It was 25 people in the bus crashed with semi-truck. So 15 people dead, runaways, and 10 people was taken to the hospital, and most of them are seniors. So that's always very sad to hear news like that, but I hope this quiet environment will calm me down and knitting. And I'm here just to sit and knit and relax a little bit. Weather is beautiful, no wind, it's not hot, it's just like perfect, very really perfect. And you can probably hear all the birds singing. I'm sorry, I just don't know where at which part of my phone I should look so I would look you in the eye. So I'm just basically looking around at this beautiful park and enjoying it so much. So I wish you a really good day and see you next piece. Hello my dear friends, good morning to all of you. I hope you're doing good. And I don't know if I showed you in the last episode, but I bought yarn, cotton yarn, Crafter's Closet. So here it's 60 grams, 100% acrylic, and I wanted to knit out of it like face makeup removers that you can washable. These ones I knitted also from cotton, but a little bit different kind. And I tried to knit out of this yarn, but they didn't look very good. So I decided to knit dishcloths. So one of these balls gives me 2 dishcloths. And it takes about 1 hour to knit 1 dishcloth. And then I have these leftovers, which I'm planning to maybe combine and make a bright dishcloths. So that's been quite a few hours I worked here, and it was quite a fun. And then after I'm done, I also purchased some, I'll show you. Also purchased some bags like this. They have sticky thing on one side, so I can place dishcloths in here and just close it up, and they will be packaged really nicely and cute. And yeah, and then they will be good to go, or for presents, or for craft sales, or for whatever I want to use it for. I can use it for, but I really like this cotton yarn. So if you come across it somewhere, don't hesitate. It's perfect for dishcloths, but it's not very good for face pods or whatever they're called. I've been recording for a while now my knitting journal, and then I was trying to put together all the bits and pieces that I recorded over the time, and I realized that I didn't record some of the garments or projects that I was working on. So I would like to record them now and show you. So this first one is a cardigan that I'm working on. So now I'm knitted like up to the spot where I need to split for front and a back and leave slots on the sides for hands, for sleeves. And I'm knitting it holding 3 strands. So I'm holding 2 strands of this mohair yarn, mohair from China. It's 65% mohair and 35% of wool. Really nice fluffy yarn, and it comes in 50 grams balls, and it feels slightly thicker than kid silk. So I'm holding 2 strands of this beautiful light blue color, and then I'm holding 1 strand of kid silk drops. It's color jeans, 27. I have just 3 balls of it, so it wouldn't be enough for sweater, but for this cardigan that I'm knitting on size 10 millimeter needles, I think it should be enough, because all these things that I knitted already until underarms, I just used 1 ball. So I have 2 more balls, and the blue yarn looks like goes very slowly, so maybe 2 balls of the light blue yarn would be enough for the whole garment. So I'll have 2 or 3 buttons here. Where's buttonholes? 1, 2, 2, and what? 3? Or just 2? 3. So I have 3 holes for buttons, and I started to do decreases, and I'm very curious if when I finish this garment, how would it wear, because like as you can see, it's very light, but also like see-through, but very soft and fluffy and squishy. So I really want to have garment like that in my wardrobe and see how it fits, if I will like it or not. If I like it, I can make myself like this cardigan in different colors, because I think it would be great for summer. Maybe even for wear under jacket. We'll see. I just need to finish it, wash it, and then see how it wears, if I like it or not. But I used this mohair with wool in cream color. I used it in my sweater with braids, v-neck, and so far I was wearing it, and mohair feels really good, and it fluffs up quite a bit. If you can see, it's like very like long fluffs. I think much fluffier than drops kid silk. So my hair is much fluffier. So that's my work in progress number 1 that I didn't show you. Second project that I'm working on is this half and half triangular shawl. I used the pattern from Pearl Soho, and for this shawl I'm using yarn from Knit Picks. That's their new yarn in this season. It's 45% alpaca, 35 merino, 20 linen, in 2 these beautiful colors. One is hibiscus, the other one is matcha, and here we have in 50 grams 164 yards. And colors are just stunning and beautiful, and I love this bright, crazy combination. And yarn is very pleasant to work with, and as you can see, I did almost half of the decreases, and now I have this much left to work and do decreases. And I have, so here I have already, I knitted up 3 balls of this yarn, and now I have just last one left. So we have here already 150 grams, and I'll attach this last ball, and I'll really hope that I have enough yarn. 4 balls would be enough for the half of the wrap, and then I have 4 green balls to work on it. This fabric is really, I'll just show it closer up so light goes on it. This fabric is so beautiful and fluffy, as you can see, and alpaca is not pokey at all, and even this black linen that sticks out is not pokey. Here you can see more. Yeah, very nice, and I think after blocking it will become even more fluffier and more even. I think I'll enjoy wearing it, and I'm very sure that I'll buy some of this yarn for a sweater. Really beautiful quality yarn. So that's my project that I'm working on every day. I'm knitting from 6 to 8 rows while I'm reading book, and I'm working on 3.5 millimeter needles on this project. Next project that I was been working on is this pillowcase. I showed it to you, I think, not even once. So this pillowcase I'm knitting for my oldest daughter. She has a car which is Lincoln, that's logo here, and she named her car Rose, and inside seats in a car this color, like beige, and color of the car is this burgundy. So, and I'm using this yarn, acrylic yarn on cone, to how it's called, embroider roses, and I have this green sock yarn which I'm planning to use. It's like colors a bit lighter in real life, but here they're just too dark on the camera. And I'm planning to use these two colors to finish roses and petal, like branches and leaves. So here I have enough roses. I just need to finish this rose a little bit and do maybe 2 more, and then do leaves, and then it will be over. I really hope this pillowcase will be done really soon, because I was supposed to gift it to her many months ago, but I still didn't finish it. It goes very slowly. It's not hard, but just slow. My next project that I'm working on, it's this shawl. I'm using this yarn, West Yorkshire Spinners, and it's 80% Falkland wool yarn, wool, and 20% mulberry silk. And it's really a nice, beautiful yarn. I like it very much, but I'm working slowly on this shawl because I have way too many projects on my needles. And what I did already, I did a list of all my projects, and I'm putting check marks every day by the project I worked on. So I decided I will choose some projects and work more faster on them, and on the other ones I'll just do at least few rows every day, so it would be moving, not just standing in one spot. And next project that I've been more aggressively working on, it's this beautiful cardigan that I'm knitting out of yarn Nora. It's really, really beautiful textured yarn that goes with these stripes, like that, slowly blending into each other. So I have 2 sleeves made, and I've been working on a body, and you can see how far I already gone after connecting in around. And here I'm knitting Rodaways banks, and here I'm doing increases for v-neck, and closer to the button I did more aggressive increases. So, and as you can see, I still have quite a bit yarn. I thought I could do only bolero, like, you know, and then do I-cord or something to tie it up in the end, but now I'm thinking maybe I would be able to knit a short cropped version of cardigan with 2 buttons. So that's what I'm aiming for right now, and I'm working on 4mm needles, and I had only 2 skeins of this yarn, so I just had only 200 grams. And I don't know, I love this yarn so much. It feels so pleasant to work with, and I'm very curious how it will change after washing and how it would wear. I'm super excited. So now I'm at this moment where I knitted a little bit like from underarms, and now I would like to sew in sleeves. And while I was preparing here, I realized that one sleeve is a little bit shorter than the other. And now I remember why, because I decided to make sleeves a little bit longer. I have lots of grass here because I was knitting a lot outside, sitting on the grass. So I realized that I want sleeves a bit longer, so I knitted one up and then started body, and I forgot to add second sleeve. But what will I do now? I will sew to the cardigan this longer sleeve, and then just put it on and see if I like the lengths. If I like the length, then I'll just knit few rows on a shorter sleeve and also attach it, and then I'll work the rest of the yarn into the body. And soon here I will do, I think I need to do 1 or 2 more increases, and then I can do button hole already, and maybe hopefully I can put 2 buttons on this cardigan. Last finished object, the only one big finished object, if you are not counting dishcloths and stuff like that, is my top that I knitted out of those 2 yarns. One is this pink yarn with flamme effect. Here we have its skin coal, and it's called opium, and it's 54% cotton, 42% premium acrylic, and 4% polyamide, and it's 100 grams and approximately 250 meters. So I had 3 balls of this yarn, and it gave me two tops. One top you saw in my last video. I was wearing it on myself and it was blue with pink, and this one I decided to use this cotton in burgundy color to create this top. And when I realized that I have so many projects on my needles, and I realized that I want to work on each of them at least a little bit every day, but then I decided to choose one project that I will work more specifically on. So first, out of all the projects, I decided to work on this cotton top, and here I did 2x2 ribbing on the back, sleeves, so basically same as a blue top but just in different color, and this one is just a little bit wider than previous one. I'm super happy. I like it so much, and it like it's very breathable, like air can breathe through this very well, but also it's fluffy and squishy, and fabric is so beautiful, like such a texture. I love it so much. And second project that I'm more aggressively working is it's cardigans that I just showed you from yarn Nora, and I would like, so it's basically the end of my video, but I would like to insert pieces because this last Saturday I went on a craft sale. I was trying to sell things, but it didn't go well for me because it was like so hot outside and people were like so warmed up by the sun that probably buying woolly things weren't first on their shopping list, and I even left a bit earlier. I couldn't wait till the end of craft sale because I felt like you know, my skin was burned, like now I look very red. And yeah, so I went home, but before we went home we went on a tour. We have this beautiful building which called The Leaf. They have like tropics inside, like imitating tropical plants and stuff like that, so it's very beautiful, and I took some videos from there that I will include. So first I'll include some videos from craft sale, and then I'll include some short clips from our tour. And also, like in this building they have a room with butterflies, and I was kind of expecting more different kinds of butterflies, but there was just one type, monarch butterflies, that we can see also outside, but we was able to see them also at this building. And then after tour we had some iced coffee, relaxed, and our bodies cooled down, and then we were ready to go home. So that's about it for now, and I hope to see you in next video. Bye.